What's good, everybody? To Go Black Iris. So we're doing the lyric video explanation because I'm rapping quite a bit in vernacular, Xhosa to be specific, and a bit of Cape Town slang. So I felt like it would be dope to kind of explain to certain people the slang that I'm using. So yeah, let's get to it. So I used to write my lyrics on my phone, and then I kind of lost my phone like a couple times. So now I just got back to the old school way of writing in a book. So I wrote Ixesha in this book, and here it is. So we're gonna start with the intro. So basically, I make you sat me, bro. It's like I make you dead. I make you finish. So sat means like I put you flat, like on the ground, which is like I'll kill you. Me bro means like my bro, like my nigga. I make you sat me, like someone's like I kill you, my nigga. Like I put you flat on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it. That's the intro. I aim for the top man. Dolo means I went on my knees. That jonga pezulu means then I looked to the heavens, to the sky. So it's basically like I went down on my knees and I looked up to the Lord. So I aim for the top, different by pezulu. So I aim for the top, different by pezulu. I want to be on top. So pezulu is on top. So it's kind of like a double entendre. I aim for the top and different by pezulu. I want to be on top of everything. I want to be number one in everything. That's what that line basically means. So that means like God has been answering me, like every prayer that I had, like he's got me, you know. So for those who don't know Zulu, right, so there's this thing in South Africa, Zulu men, right, they like very like submissive, not all of them, just some submissive women, you know, who just say yebo baba as in yes, like utata tatomdala, like an elderly man. I would call my dad utata, and in translation in Zulu that would be ubaba. So when I say titi yebo baba, I'm saying utata. I'm like saying yes dad, yes father, to like God, because he keeps answering me, you know, like from the previous line. So Yebo Baba, and then I'm like Ansaz Nezulu. Ansaz Nezulu means I don't even know Zulu, but I'm saying Yebo Baba. Niggas take the feet and never get past. The future's too bright to be living in past tense. Future's too bright to be living in past tense. Straight to it, man. My future's too bright for me to be living that way. You know, the signs, the light is bright this way, so I'm gonna follow that direction. Mama, what if you ever get laughed and show them who's the joke? I used to pass. Umama Wati means my mother said. You know, Umama is mother, and Wati, she said. So my mother said, if you ever get laughed at, show them who's the joke when you surpass them. So it's like my mother always like gives me advice, like, you know, all have those moments as artists and even just individuals where we don't trust ourselves, we don't believe in ourselves as much. So my mom is like that person who like reassure me, like, bitch. I really appreciate that from old lady. So that line, I had to put that in there because it's like when I wrote the song, I was feeling that way, like in that state of mind of like, you know what, I'm taking myself, you know, like I'm taking myself as like, you know, I'm not as good as I think I am, or I'm not as good, or whatever. Like I didn't really believe in myself. Like my insecurities were like, you know. And my mom had a chat with me that same week, and then I started writing the song, and then boom, right there, I had to put the line in that my mother said, if you ever get laughed at, show them who's the joke when you surpass them. Show them, and we're gonna show them, don't worry. JR. That niggas were supposed to pray for me, but you prayed on me. The rest of the lines are very self-explanatory. Our niggas were supposed to pray for me, but you prayed on me. You think that, you know, this is your homie, this nigga got your back, you know, he prays for you. You know, when you succeed, he's happy. But it's like they prey on you, on your vulnerability, and they take advantage of the things that you have access to. That's where they came from, because you're supposed to pray for me. Like, I'm supposed to do well, like, so that we can all win. But you prayed on me. Cause you're jealousy. Couldn't let you see past what you can't be. My nigga, there ain't no chasing me or replacing me. Yeah, there ain't no chasing me or replacing me. And the line about the jealousy. Like, niggas, like this is a fact. Like, niggas will be jealous, bro. Cause you're a female and you're just like good at everything you do that is supposed to be done by men. Like rapping or writing song or, you know, performance, and it's like, or hosting events or whatever, and it's like they get jealous and they can't see past what they can't be, which is me. You can't be me, my nigga. Like, nobody can.
Damn, and good man, you understand. Are you sure this is part of the plan? I do what I do what you can.
Good man, you understand. Like, I don't think you guys understand, you know, what's going on. You know, what's the situation, like what's you know what I'm saying, like y'all not getting the memo. So I'm going to understand. I don't think by I understand there ain't no chasing me, there ain't no placing me, you know what I'm saying. So are you sure this is part of the plan? I do what I do, you do what you can. Like, are you sure this is part of your plan? Like, you do what you can do, I do what I do. Those last few lines just like me coming back from that moment of, you know, I'm not feeling myself as much, like I'm not as secure as much about my music and myself as an artist. And then I'm reverting back like, no man, fuck this shit. These people that are making me feel that way, like, they just do what they can. I do what I do, and I still like do well, you know. So that's what essentially that line.
I gave y'all a year to impress me. Now I realize that this matter's pressing. Nobody here is even threatening. It's just me and myself on the spreadsheet.
Like, everybody knows, like, or not everybody, but people who don't know, I spent the entire year without dropping music last year to focus on my music, on my studies, because I was a student. To focus on my studies and to also just study the game, you know. So like when I do come back and I focus on this full time like I am now, that I know what the fuck I'm doing. And no one was dropping like bars anymore, no one was rapping anymore. So it's like I don't feel like I'm competing. And that's a lot to say, you know. People might be like, okay, you're not even that big or whatever, but that's cool. I'm talking about skill level wise. I'm not talking about how many plays a song has or how famous someone is. I'm talking about skill level wise. I just felt like at some point the climate isn't there where we're rapping. And it was bar heavy, and it's like no one was rapping anymore, and it hit me like fuck. Then like last year I'm like, okay, cool, I'm just like, maybe everyone's gonna come back, and people dropped some nice stuff, but I gave y'all a year to impress me, and I realized that this matter's pressing. So it means like, yo, I gave you a year to impress me, and still there's nothing that's threatening to me. Like there's nothing that makes me like, oh shit, like I need to watch out for that person. Nah, bro.
I jump in a regular fashion. Don't hang with people who are plastic. You fucked the game up in my absence. Now I'm about to reinvent it. Pretending got to neon clear. Here's what they but understand. Conversations we can have them. Got those emotionally clash.
It's back to what, like me being gone for like a year and still nothing impressive happening. Now I'm about to reinvent it. So like, okay, you fucked the game with my absence. Okay, it's fine now. I'm here now, so I'm about to fix your mess. So it's like, what's going on? Why you guys? Seems like you guys are disrespecting me, eh? And nizodibana nestena basically means like, I'm going to pluck your face with a brick. That's what it means. It's very violent. Your face is gonna meet with a brick. So that's what that line means. Conversations we can have. It's like, we can have conversations, but just don't waste my time. That's literally all that it means. Like, koto means but, sunmoshela means don't waste, and then it is time.
Pretty bitch, looking Stella. Niggas cannot wait to shella. And I bring in tea, it's Stella.
Pretty bitch looking Stella. Niggas cannot wait to shella. So shella is to like hit on you. Like, pretty bitch looking Stella. Niggas cannot wait to shella. Like, niggas can't wait to like hit on me and be like, hey, but don't mean I'm gonna give him attention though. If you bring in tea, ixesha. So if you bring in tea, like if you bring in the gossip, come in, pour. You know?
If I contribute to best protect.
And then mamela sign it's like, listen, your boy, don't waste my time. That's what that means essentially. Like, listen, bruh, don't. When you so it's like, we're chasing money, we're running after money, and you're busy here, you're heading. Back to what I said earlier, like, people were just talking and you're wasting my time, bro. We're chasing money, we have an action plan, we're moving, and you're just talking, bro. Like, if I contribute to it, if you're not contributing, bro, just fuck off. That's it. For me, contribution is action. So if you're not contributing anything to the situation, if you're not gonna contribute you must just fuck off, honestly. Because I was in a place where I felt like I had to find myself again and then come back and be like, you know what, let me just recheck myself and then check everybody else. You understand?
Like these others, better jangas bad. There ain't nothing but a face to me. I'ma be something that you can't be. I don't take shit.
Like the Zoto's Pet and Jenga's favorite. So it's like only little boys act like hoes. Yeah, I say that. A lot of niggas are gonna be like, but it's true. If you a real man is not a hoe, guys. I'm sorry. If you're a man and you're acting like a hoe, you are a lady to me. Sorry. Anyway,
I'm the furthest thing from a basic bitch. I'm too legit. Now I don't have the capacity to quit. People turn their back on me, make me sick. I step in the room and the energy shifts.
I step in the room and the energy shifts. Even with that, like I reversed the beat, so it's like the beat also shifts as I say. I step in the room and the energy shifts. It's like a moment of like I walk in and then everything's like whoa, you know.
Niggas get high off facade, getting choked by the smoke screen. The green and the grass, the blood of the truth. The more money we have approaching. I'm top 2 and I'm both 1 and 2. It's only me and myself in this room.
I'm top 2 and I'm both 1 and 2. I'm top 2 and I'm both 1 and 2. So it's like it's me and myself. So what I mean by that is like I'm 1 and number 2. It's only me and myself in this room. Like I said, I'm top 2. It's only me and myself. It's only me and myself in this room.
The ego the size of a balloon. And if Iris said it, then it's true. Lately I've been dealing with the consequences of trusting the wrong people. Motherfuckers who walk on the thin line between good and evil.
And if Iris said it, then it's true. Yeah, cause like I don't lie in my music. Like if I write something, it has to be from here or from here. So if Iris said it, then it's true. Like everybody knows. I've been dealing with the consequences of trusting the wrong people. Motherfuckers walk on the thin line between good and evil. Yeah, like basically like I said, shit that I went through last year. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but the music, the EP will tell you. The next song will tell you. So yeah guys, that's the lyric video explanation. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please go and stream the song. Tell your friends to tell their friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I'll be dropping tutorials as well about the way I produce my songs every time I release a song. So yeah, more content coming, guys.
Te cuentan su más al